Hey, what's going on, Amazon? It's me, Firebomb, back again, and I'm going to be doing a review of the Vapur Collapsible Canteen, mainly because I thought it was really cool. It came pretty fast shipping-wise, so I'm pretty happy with that. I was kind of either going to go with the Nalgene Collapsible Canteen, or like a bladder, but really and truly this just popped up on a random suggestion by Amazon, and I gotta say, this is really, really awesome. I chose this over the Nalgene Collapsible Canteen because the Nalgenes, only the larger ones really have that loop in the side of it that you can hook stuff on, and I heard a lot of people complaining about it spilling and just not working really well. And on top of that, you know, the Nalgene ones do have that loop that goes around it attached to the cap, but I really just wasn't digging it. I didn't like it from what I was looking at. This Vapur, though, I gotta tell you, it's really awesome. It collapses completely flat when not in use, but it stands up. I mean, this is on a little body pillow that's I'm changing in the middle of changing my bed sheets and stuff, so it's a little messy. Forgive that, but it stands up on this, and this is not a flat surface. So this is a really good canteen. It collapses to about that big, which is small, really, really small, and this folds over it, and then you can hook this to stuff. So I'm really happy with that. It opens like that, and you can drink out of it, do whatever. I'm using a life straw, so I can literally unscrew this and stick the life straw in. This literally unscrews, and you can get inside of it like that. I think it's really cool. I really, really like the design of it. It's real easy to get to. If you want to drink, you don't need to worry about spilling it. It won't spill anywhere like the Nalgene ones because of how it's designed. You snap it open and you've got basically a little sprawl, which makes pouring it easier. It makes everything about it just easier. Cleaning it is a little difficult. If you want to clean it, you're going to need kind of a narrow scrubbing brush, but I would really recommend like hydrogen peroxide, apple cider vinegar, or something along that lines, and sitting in it and filling it up. Really, though, I don't recommend really putting anything in canteens other than water, because if you're into canteens, you know that they will stink eventually. This is supposed to be antimicrobial, so growth is supposed to be limited. If you don't like this, this also snaps off too, just as a side note. You see that right there? These little ridges, it can go under this, and it snaps back on. Sort of like that. So if you don't like this, it does come off. That may be a negative to some people, so I just want to point that out. So if you are hiking and running really fast, there is a possibility this could come out on you. So just pointing that out there. I haven't had it happen, and it's very cheap, so if you do lose it, you're probably going to be able to replace it. But I'm using a Maxpedition Mongo case. Right here, I've got my handgun in the back and all my goodies, and I actually use the water bottle container right here for my phone, which I'm recording this with, which hooks onto this so I don't lose it, for easy access. And what I do is I hook this actually to this portion right here, this little key loop, and because it's so lightweight, it doesn't really bother me at all. I really don't even feel it. You can even get some cord and wrap it around the webbing, and then wrap it around this. Detach this and then just slide it out. It is also a really easy method to eliminate bouncing. So overall, I'm really happy, and it takes up almost no space. So when you're done, you just roll it up. It's been used. I mean, I've been using it since I've got it pretty much every day. Since it originally came, and I'm pretty happy with it. Watch it spill everywhere, just because I'm reviewing it, but no, it really doesn't. You don't got to worry about leaks. Oops, I dropped it. You don't really got to worry about anything, and it's pretty it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. It has a pretty tough feeling to it. But but then again, it's also soft enough that it feels good in your hand. It's very, very smooth. So if you're concerned about texture and grip, and losing your stuff, this may not be for you because it is like that. If you hold it tight, you won't have a problem. And even with the lid open, when you're holding it, it doesn't really spill out. Like, you can squeeze it and it'll come up, but you really don't got to worry about it. As you can see, I'm like manhandling it, and you don't got to really worry about any of that thing. This is an unknown company to me. I mean, I don't really know much about Vapur or their products, but the design, the look of it, the feel of it, I like this over the Nalgene Collapsible Canteen. I mean, with Nalgene, you're getting name brand, you know all about it and everything, pros and cons. It's function over form. But really, I would almost have to argue that I think this function's better, quite honestly. So I would have to give this a 9 out of 10. Why a 9 and not a straight 10? Because this could possibly come off on you. That is a notable con. It can come off. But that's the canteen. I mean, it's pretty good. This, I don't know what this is for. It doesn't do anything to my knowledge. And it does extend into there. I'm guessing it works sort of like like an O-ring would, to make it so water won't come out of it. But it's pretty nice. It looks good. It's stylish. You know, it doesn't look like you're wearing military equipment like obviously I do, but you know, I'm pretty much decked out with really hardcore stuff, but it in itself is a very good canteen. You know, so I figured I'd just make this review, give my opinions on it. It's pretty good. I wouldn't put anything other than water in it. But for it being a canteen used for water to take around with you every day, it works really, really well. As you drink it, it collapses, and it just takes up less and less space as you use it. And on top of it, it actually looks good. So if you are concerned about style, like maybe you're a businessman, or maybe you just you're style conscious, you want to look a certain way, this is the way to go. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's functional. It works. It's comparable in quality to the Nalgene collapsible ones, and arguably better in function. You're not getting name brand. So I figured I just bite the bullet. You know, I didn't see much info on it that seemed to tell anybody anything. I mean, what can you really say? It's a canteen, but that's pretty much it in real life. You know, what you would get when you actually get it to your house. And this is plastic. This right here is plastic, so it's not going to have the strength of, say, a metal carabiner or climber's clasp. So this is definitely not load bearing. This is just pure plastic. I'm approaching the 9-minute mark, so I'm going to have to sign off. But, yep, I hope this was helpful. I think it's a good canteen. It's smaller than the Nalgene's, but holds just as much. Just the design of it was very, very good and well thought out. It conforms very easily to whatever you're trying to put it in. And I don't think it'll survive a stab. But it will definitely survive being dropped. I've dropped it a couple times on an office floor. And it hasn't busted. It's been tossed around, put in tight conditions. I sat on it once by accident. I was sure it was going to bust, but because I'm like a 200-pound, 6-foot-tall Marine, so I mean, I'm a pretty rough guy. But it survived, and it's pretty decent. I would definitely recommend this. If you're on the fence with it, it's cheap. Give it a shot. So
this is actually one of my favorite water bottles because it folds up really well. So right now I have it folded, and I put it into this clip part. So all I do is pop it open and then unroll it. And you can see I've used it quite a lot, but the quality is very durable. you don't have to worry about it being overused, I don't think. And when I have water in it, it is able to stand upright. The spout is solid. I'd say like a good solid spout size. You could probably stick a straw in.
So in this, right, the good grip handle, the time frames, how much water is in ounces and milliliters right here, and it has like a little handle right here, which is very cool. But right now it comes with two different lids. It just comes with like one that doesn't have a straw. There's just like an open one, and then it comes with this one, the straw one. And it doesn't leak or anything.
Overall, a pretty neat design. The way that it collapses is extremely compact, which is really great when you want to fit it in a small space. The fact that you can fill it with water, and I forget how many ounces this is. I think 32. I know it's a liter. But anyway, the fact that it stands up is pretty cool, and it's compact is pretty cool. You can hang it on your belt. That's pretty awesome. The only thing that I don't like is that it's already, you know,
kind of lightweight, a little flimsy. I mean, it's sturdy. This is hand wash only. There's a strap, and it has